Hello there, it's Johnny from High Tech Cube again, and I'm going to be doing microcontrollers, specifically Arduino. Arduino is probably a better title for this. This can be a multi-part sort of series, but I'm just going to show you the basics and a quick introduction into Arduinos. Okay, right, so when you first get your Arduino, it's sort of going to come in one of these boxes. This is a Arduino Uno. I'm not so good with pronunciation, but I think that's roughly how you say it. So you basically just open it up, and you got a leaflet thing here with a poster or something like that. But all you get in the box is a Arduino board. That's all you get. Okay. Right, introduction. What is a microcontroller? Well, a microcontroller is a IC. It's an integrated circuit. It's this big long chip here. You can also get smaller ones. That's a microcontroller there, and basically they're ICs that you can program, and sort of they will do a set list of instructions you tell them to do. Okay, so the Arduinos are embedded microcontrollers. So you've got your microcontroller, and it's embedded in a circuit board. Okay, so if I were just to give you the IC, you wouldn't know what to do with it, and neither would I, frankly. I might be able to get it working roughly on a prototyping board, but otherwise, they're pretty unuser friendly. Okay, so what Arduino do is they get the microcontroller, they put it on a board, and they allow you to connect it to a USB, so you can load up some programs and sort of just make it more easier to use. And also they make pins for you to connect all of your sensors and things to. So I'm just going to go and show you what you can do with a microcontroller. So if you noticed, I got these two things on my desk here. So you're going to need to power them, of course, as with most electronic things. But this Arduino I've just programmed to make this LED flash on, off, sort of dim, through, and those are really basic programs, and you could just get them off the Arduino website, which I'll show you in a second. So this is just flashing through, but you can also okay, so you've got an embedded microcontroller embedded in a Arduino, which is embedded in a PCB connected to, well, it's embedded in a robot. So a lot of embedding there, but really what it allows you to do, I think I might go on full for this because this is going to go quite far. Okay, so this is my little robot controlled by an Arduino, and I've just made a program to make it drive around. So that's really just scratching the surface of what you can do with Arduinos. So let's go back to the bench. Okay, so what I like about Arduinos is they're universal. They can be used pretty much anywhere. So they can control from basically just a simple LED to a helicopter. They are just basically, you can use them pretty much anywhere. And what I prefer about these compared to, say, for example, the Raspberry Pi, is that they're more sort of hardware. They're more connected to hardware, so you can, instead of just having a keyboard and things, you can connect sensors, infrared distance sensors, motors, and things, and just make it a lot more easier to build a project than having to make a really complicated PCB with all these boards. So, with this you just cut out all of that electronic sort of construction time and components and things, which I think is really good. So we'll just go and have a look at the Arduino website now. Okay, so here we are at the Arduino homepage. So they've just got some general information. This is all for you to read in your own time. I'm just going to give you a quick tour around the website. So you've also got this tutorial section, so when you first get your Arduino board, you're probably going to want to read through some of these, and it will just give you information about the code and things you can do. So it will give you sort of information, tell you what the lines of code do, how to write them,
and also information, and also using a program called fritzing, they make images of the layout of all of your components and things, so you know exactly what you need to place where, what pins are being used in the code, and it's really helpful, great way of learning the Arduino code. Onto the products section, they've got lots of different boards for different things. Really, again, this is for you to explore, but if you're like me and you've got all of your electronic stuff and you've got motors and things and you just want a basic quick start application, I suggest going for the Arduino Uno. This is what I've just shown you in the video, but if you don't have any of that, no soldering irons or anything, go for the Arduino starter kit, and this is fantastic little box full of different things you can get. So it's got motors, servo motors, LCD displays, buzzers and things, and different projects you can do. So that's a really good start guide, and it'll give you lots of fun, and it will be great to follow along my tutorials with this once you get your box. Okay, so now we're going to go and look at the coding environment. So here you can see you've just got great big huge box. So you've got your utilities bar down here, so you can see everything that's going on with your board. You've got your code section, so you can add annotations right there. That's cool. And also you've got tools like the serial monitor, so you can look at what your board's doing, and you can send information and data and check up between your board. And yeah, it's really great, useful that they've embedded that. And you can also, I'll just give you an example code. So this is one of my codes for my little robot I showed you, but here you can see sort of how it's laid out, and it's sort of a modified version of Java, so it's really quite basic, easy to get hold of, well, understand what you're writing with the code, and yeah, I'll do more in-depth tutorials and guides with coding in Arduino, and sort of more information about the boards and the hardware in independent videos. So once again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I think I've got up to about 5 subscribers, yay, but I'd love to get more. So thanks again for watching, and move on to my next videos, and I'll give you a link in the description for the website.